Well, here we are on Friday, and we got the cucumbers coming up. We got some beans coming up, and I think them are those cucumbers that I grew in here last year. If not, maybe a watermelon got broke up there, but I'm gonna let some of them grow and see what they are, and then pick some out. Volunteers are good. You can weed them out a little bit better. And that's a bean from last year there, and this stuff here hadn't come up yet. This is an okra, I think. Some of it is. That's why I drawed a diagram of the garden and wrote down what it is. I don't remember all that stuff. Seems like there's not room in there for it. What I usually do is just look and see what I need to know when I need to know it, and other than that, just go on about my business. That way my brain ain't cluttered up and I can learn all the cool stuff I like to do, like hunting fish and things like that. And of course we kind of like growing our little garden. It's first good one we've had, second good one we've had. The first one we pulled a lot of seeds out of it from here last year. And we brought some seeds with us from another place we did a garden, but them didn't do very well for some reason, and these is coming up. But now the corn, we bought the corn, and it's coming up. But I was driving down the road earlier, going out to get a lawnmower, and I seen another, some folks' garden, and boy, it looks really pretty. But they've had a garden there year after year, and they do really good, and it's really pretty. And this one here, it's its second year here, and we found everything. I found a dime yesterday over in the other part over here, and it's in the house. I put it up, but it's 1924 dime. And just the rain had washed the dirt off of it, and I found a nickel over on this side of the garden last year when we first busted it up. So there's no telling what you'll dig up. I don't think there's been a garden here, but it sure growed some good stuff. And them some volunteer sunflowers right here that come up. And we'll go ahead and clean out around them so they can grow, because they'll be pretty. These are going to be the tall ones. They's probably 10 foot tall last year. Of course, I think Felicia's mentioned once before this rose here. This little rose bush came from her mom's house over at Stroud. I'd worked on her antenna, and I cut a few pieces off of the bush because it's too bushy to get the ladder under it, and then I brought that home. And it growed. Well, I thought that's kind of cool. We'll go over here and see how the taters do, see if they're going to come up. That's what I'm curious about. And I just decided to plant them in a row. I mean, there's not a whole lot of room here to do a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, there's our robins. There's one on the ground, one on the wire. They come out here when we get to mowing or anything like that. They've got free lunch. Stirs up all the crickets and the bugs and things. It looks like we got a mole in there to me. That's not going to work. The moles, they'll eat your stuff. They're kind of hard on your garden. And of course, this outer row, them are sunflowers right there. Sunflowers. It's the outer row sunflowers. That way it gives a little privacy, and it also blocks the sun for some of this stuff right in the heat of the day. The sunflowers likes the heat, and some of this stuff's growing don't like the heat that well. What's that? Oh, that's an ugly creature. No, that ain't a creature, that's a tag. I thought I found something. That's what it gets when you can't see to read real good. I can see everything else. I see a coyote at 500 yards. But to read something this close, it looks like it's a fuzzy worm. See, and that's some more corn right there. There's a corn row right through there. And then there's more sunflowers. right there, and an onion we found. These are watermelons that come up from last year. Volunteers, I'm not sure what that is. That might be a weed probably. But that's it, nothing great, wild or anything else. We had a lot of cantaloupes. Oh, that's cantaloupes planted over there, I forgot. On the north side. And that's north. So that's the north side of the garden. It's got sunflowers in it right about a foot, but some cantaloupes. So everybody seemed to like them last year, but the bugs got a lot of them real quick. But that's the backyard garden. The second year we plowed it with that little plow over there and ate in, and then we disced it up. It's a little disc I got out there, and then we hit it with that little rototiller we manufactured the gas tank on, and that's what we got. You guys don't forget to like and share. It helps out, and you know, maybe I can find more cool stuff to do. I will find something. There's always something going on. Y'all have a good evening. God bless you.